These are desperate times within the Duggar family. It's been 6 weeks since Josh Duggar was arrested on child pornography charges, and insiders say most of his siblings are working together to present a united front against the media. Not just the media, but also the legal system itself. After all, that's what may ultimately imprison Josh for his crimes. But not everyone is on board. When it comes to G-Mob's plans for preserving what little remains of the family's good name, not everyone's buying it. In fact, at least one Duggar seems to be delighting in Josh's downfall, or at least making peace with it awfully fast. Earlier this month, Jill Duggar modeled swimsuits on her Instagram page. This week, the mother of two is wearing short skirts in a series of sassy selfies. That may not seem like a big deal, but this is the Duggar family, remember. Acts of rebellion like this aren't just frowned upon, they're full-on forbidden. Jill and her sisters were taught from a young age that obedience and procreation are a woman's sole reasons for being. They were taught by their parents to dress modestly at all times, so as not to be a temptation to the man they encounter. Most appalling of all, the fact that they were told that if they were ever to be sexually assaulted, it would be their fault for provoking their attacker. It's sadly relevant to mention that, along with her sister Jessa, Jill was one of the girls who was molested by Josh as a child. Disturbingly, when news of the attacks went public, Jill and Jessa were forced to go on Fox News to defend Josh. The girls told host Megyn Kelly in a 2015 interview that they were unaware that they were being assaulted. These days, Jill has cut ties with her family. This predates Josh's arrest in April too. Insiders say she hasn't spoken to her parents in several months. She and husband Derek are no longer bound by all of the asinine rules with which she was raised. They've made this clear in actions and words. When she poses in the sort of clothes that were off-limits to her during her upbringing, we can't help but read it as Jill sending a powerful message. To the people who raised her, the message is clear: you don't control me. In what would have been unthinkable just a few years ago, the 30-year-old Jill has been making money from sponsored content deals for modeling clothing and swimwear. So not only are the pics liberating in the sense that they may help the mother of two distance herself from her ultra-strict upbringing, they also contribute to her financial independence. Only with that, Jill can truly strike out on her own. Better yet, some of Jill's latest greatest looks come from the boutique owned by her cousin Amy Duggar. Amy, of course, is the other black sheep of the family. She speaks her mind and recently stunned fans with her assertion that Jill is the only good Duggar. "Hi guys, I'm here at my cousin Amy's shop and she pulled the most adorable things for me," Jill captioned her most recent stylish selfies. "This makes me happy when I see these colors right here," Jill continued. As with the last time she modeled swimwear, Jill seemed to delight in not only showing off the clothes, but explaining what it is that she likes about them. Fashion is not an interest that Jill and her sisters were allowed to pursue growing up, and clearly she is making up for lost time. And as much as she might delight in her assailant's downfall, this is no doubt a very painful time for Jill. For all of his appalling misconduct, Josh is still her brother. She likely has mixed feelings about the prospect of him going to prison for 40 years. While it's been nearly 2 years since Jill cut ties with her family, they are still family. She'll likely be watching Josh's trial with great interest, as we all will. And no matter what happens, we're sure she'll have few regrets about her decision to leave her abusive family behind. To an outsider, Jill must be trying on clothes, but to those in the know, she's celebrating her liberation. That's it for now, thank you for watching, please subscribe to stay tuned.